Hey there, I'm Stacey Harris, and I like helping people be healthy, fit, and fabulous at every age. If you're like me, you do enjoy a sweet treat, but you don't want to blow your healthy plant-based diet. So today we're going to make some delicious blueberry muffins with no refined sugar and, of course, no animal products. So let's get started. Instead of using any refined sugar, we're going to be sweetening these muffins with dates, ripe bananas, and applesauce. The banana and applesauce will also stand in for what you would normally use oil or butter for, because we don't need to use those things. So to get started, I'm going to use some Medjool dates. The dates really make it sweet. And to soften them up a little more, Medjool dates are pretty soft, but we're going to soak them in some hot water and let them soften up even more. So before you do that, I just take the seed or the pit out of the center. I'm going to use 6 dates. So to start, just take the pits out, put them in a small bowl, and cover them with hot water to let them soften up a bit. Now that you've pitted your dates and have them soaking in hot water to soften up, it's time to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Instead of using white flour or even wheat flour, we're going to use oats because they're so nutritious, they have fiber, and they help keep you full. So we're going to use 2½ cups of oats, and we're just going to process them for a little bit in the blender. I'm using Bob's Red Mill organic rolled oats, but any old-fashioned or rolled oats that you have will work just fine. And once you ground them up just a bit, I still do like some texture, just pour them into a bowl. And now we're going to add the rest of our dry ingredients. We need baking soda, baking powder, and cinnamon. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a ½ teaspoon of baking powder, and a generous helping of cinnamon. I just shake it out, but if you want to measure it, I'd say a teaspoon. Now we combine our dry ingredients in the bowl. In a separate small bowl, you're going to add a ½ cup of your plant-based milk and a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. I use Bragg's. I like so many different Bragg's products, but any apple cider vinegar will work. In your blender or your food processor, you're going to add another ½ cup of your plant milk, 1 very ripe banana. You know how I love using bananas because they're sweet, they're soft, and the riper the better. So just when you think it's starting to go bad, it's probably perfect for a recipe like this. One tip I'd like to share is that if you have some bananas that are super ripe and you think they're going to go bad, but you're not ready to bake some Stacey Slim Snacks, just peel them, wrap them in plastic wrap or aluminum foil, and keep them in your freezer. They last for such a long time, and then they're ready to go for the next time you want to bake some Stacey Slim Snacks. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. Flax seeds are so good for you. They're high in omega-3 essential fatty acids and, of course, fiber, so they're important to include in your diet. You can buy them whole, just make sure you grind them before you use them. I grind them in my coffee grinder. And also, when you store them, keep them in your refrigerator. They last longer. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I love baking with applesauce, bananas, sweet potatoes, pumpkin. They can fill in for times when you would normally be using butter or oil or those unhealthy things that we don't need to put into our bodies, do we? Part. I'm going to enjoy them plain, but if you like, you can top them with some nut butter or some all fruit spread, but I think they're going to be perfect as is. Just right. Not too sweet, a little crispy on the top, soft on the inside, and bursting with flavor from the blueberries. Blueberries are such a superfood. Packed with antioxidants and phytoflavonoids, they're anti-inflammatory, provide vitamin C and fiber, are low in sugar, and help reduce your risk of heart disease and cancer. So I hope you'll enjoy these blueberry oat muffins and share them with your friends and family. And I hope they'll help keep you on track on your journey to being healthy, fit, and fabulous. I'm Stacey Harris. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.